What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. It is another scorcher here in South Texas, which means Dad and I are going to be up on the roof working on it once again. We need to finish up some of the tar paper that got messed up in the last storm. As most of y'all know, we had Tropical Storm Alberto hit in the northern end of Mexico. It dumped about almost 8 inches of rain here on our property, which y'all have seen. It's filled up the pond pretty much full. So anyways, we need to fix that. The house was leaking in 2 spots. I think we're able to get all that stuff fixed pretty easy, but that's one of the things we're going to fix today. We're going to finish putting up all the drip edge as well, and then I got to clean up around the property and get ready for this storm. Right now, the last video we watched, they said it's projected to hit just inside of Mexico, just south of Brownsville. In case you're wondering, we're about an hour and a half north of there, which means we're probably going to get a lot of rain. They're still not sure exactly where it's going to hit, but that was the last projected path that I saw in videos, so that's what we're going with. I think it said we can get about 75-mile-an-hour winds right at the eye, and then as you go out, it's gonna be a little bit less. So I'm hoping it hits down in Mexico so we don't get a lot of wind, but we are projected to get some rain. I think the last thing I saw was Channel 3 News, I believe. Alan Holt, I think was the guy's name. I think they said anywhere from like 3 to 7 inches of rain, possibly, just depending on where it's gonna make landfall. So I need to stop talking. We need to get everything cleaned up, get everything ready to go, and then we're gonna get up on that roof. We're gonna start putting shingles up possibly tomorrow. I'll explain that here in just a bit. So anyways, let's stop talking. Let's get to work. Alright guys, we are done for now. We got everything secured. We think we fixed everything on the roof, so fingers crossed it doesn't leak this next storm. Once again, they said it could be anywhere from like 3 to 7 inches of rain, just depending on where landfall's gonna hit. But yeah, we had to get a lot of stuff off the porches, so nothing's blowing around. I still gotta get these chairs, the ladders, we gotta put that up as well. But a lot of it was just just different material and stuff I didn't want blowing around in case we get hit pretty bad with that storm. Y'all saw I was dragging some branches off as well. This mesquite tree here, it was growing out towards the front end of the porch, so I decided to go ahead and whack off one of the limbs there, and yeah, I just said whack off on video. So anyways, we cut that off, trimmed it up a little bit. There's still a full mesquite tree here. These things grow so fast down here, but it does open up the front end of the house a little bit more. I just think it looks a little cleaner that way. And then y'all saw Dad working on the back corner over there. So now that we have all that stuff secured, I feel a little bit better if that storm happens to hit us head on. But as far as the shingles go, I had originally said we were gonna make our own starter shingles, but I went ahead and just ordered some, and they were supposed to be in today, but today is 4th of July. And they said they were backed up on their order, so it had to be tomorrow. So most likely they'll be here early in the morning. We'll be able to put up at least the starter strips. That's at least what we're gonna try to do, and just go as far as we can at that. So fingers crossed everything goes smooth and none of us get hurt. It's tough getting up on that roof in this weather. Unless you are out in this weather, you feel the humidity, you don't really understand how hot it actually is, and especially being up there. So I think tomorrow, whenever we get up on the roof, I'm gonna probably wear long sleeve, probably gonna wear some jeans and some better shoes. I have my Hey Do shoes on. There was a viewer, I read y'all's comments, there was a viewer who said, I think she said she was a massage therapist or something, and she says that she disagreed, that she thinks that the Crocs do have an issue on my feet as well. So I'm gonna take her advice. I'm wearing shoes today, and then I'm gonna try to wear them again tomorrow, or some kind of work boots. But we're definitely getting up on the roof tomorrow. For the rest of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and relax. Like I said, it's hot out here. It does take its toll on you, and we're just trying not to kill ourselves out here, but we still want to get stuff done. We do know that there is a major storm that's heading our way, and like I said, you don't know where it's going to hit, so we're just trying to prepare as much as possible. Matt went over there to Mom and Dad's and helped Mom pick up a bunch of stuff around the pool. There's a couple of trees we need to stake down as well. Even if we get, I don't know, 40, 50 mile an hour sustained winds, that's quite a bit. And then it just depends, like I said, where it hits. So anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling. I'm gonna put you guys back down, and we're gonna see what else we can get into today. And just like that, guys, it's the next morning. It is already scorching out here. My gosh, I'm already sweating. But anyways, I'm waiting for Lowe's to get here. Typically they say they'll deliver between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. and they're always at my front gate right at 7 a.m. So I was up bright and early, had the dogs already out, had Baxter in there eating, getting everything ready to go, and the one time I'm ready, they're not here yet. So it is what it is. Maybe they're just running a little bit late. That was the reason why we had to wait an extra day, because of the holiday. They got backed up on orders. So they could be here any minute, and once they get here, I'll go ahead and give Dad and Matt a call and see if they want to come out and go ahead and get the stuff knocked out early this morning. Yes, I'm wearing a hoodie, and yes, I'm wearing jeans, and it's going to be 110 with the heat index today. So I've had a little too much sun here recently, and I needed to cover up my body, and being up in that tar paper will definitely burn your legs and stuff if you're not watching out. So we're gonna have gloves on. I bought us a couple of pairs, and then I think Matt has a pair at the house, but we're gonna go ahead and try to get that knocked out and see how far we can get before that storm hits. Every time I look at the Weather Channel, it's like that storm just makes more of a northern turn, and the last thing I looked at said something about it's possibly gonna hit South Texas now. So you never know until it's actually out in the Gulf and getting a little bit closer before we know exactly where it's gonna hit. But you can never be too prepared for a storm like this. I think if it makes landfall in this area, like I said, we'll get about a 75 mile an hour wind sustained. And then if it's off to the south, or if it takes a northern track, then we'll get a little bit less than that. But like I said, just constantly looking at the weather. I've had a lot of people reach out so far and just wish us the best. And like I said, we've already had a tropical storm a little over a week ago, and that dumped 8 inches of rain, and they're expecting another, I think, 4 to 8 inches of rain now, something like that. It's like it's keep going up. So hopefully we won't get anything too crazy, and hopefully Lowe's will get here in a timely manner so we can get this stuff started. So anyways, I'm gonna go back inside, finish my last cup of coffee, and then we're gonna get up on that roof. All right, guys, like I mentioned, I'm gonna try to drain some of the water out of this pond. So I have the jackery, I'm gonna hook it up to a sump pump, and we're gonna drain the water out to the west side of the property. Dad's finishing up some of the metal work in the house while I'm doing this. Trying to get everything done before this hurricane hits. All right, you can see it's starting to pump out. I'm gonna go ahead and move the hose over and just let this drain down probably at least a good foot or so. Like I said, we're supposed to get about 6 to 8 inches of rain, so I don't want my front yard being flooded, and that's why I'm doing this. All right, guys, so we officially have all the material to start working on the roof. I went ahead and took everything apart up here, have it laid out. We got Dad and Matt down below, starting out these starter shingles. It's my first time doing this once again, so we're gonna see how this goes, but I am getting more comfortable up here on the roof. I just have to take things slow and make sure we're doing it right. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys back down somewhere on the roof so we can get back to work. All right, guys, we're about halfway done now, pretty close to it. I was just telling Dad, it seems like it's going up a lot quicker than I was expecting it. For once, something's going a little quicker than expected, so I'd be very happy if we get just this done today. Anyways, don't stop talking, we'll get back to work. All right, guys, we are done for today. We got all the starter strips up around the entire house. Took us maybe, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours to get that done. But yeah, it definitely went up a little bit quicker than I was thinking. And getting a little bit better on that roof, trying to keep my balance. And it's no joke that that tar paper is just burning your butt when you're up there. My gosh, I told Dad, I said I probably got 3rd-degree burns on my ass cheeks. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and hold off until after the storm to be able to do the rest of the shingles. We have a lot of other stuff we got to get taken care of first and make sure stuff doesn't blow around. But once again, we got it all the way around. Very happy for that. Shout out to Dad and Matt. Matt was the camera guy today, and sure beats having to put it on a tripod. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a little bit of prep before the storm hits. And yeah, we still got a little bit left to do over here. So anyways, I do appreciate you guys for watching. Fingers crossed we don't get slammed by this hurricane, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.